Hey, welcome to my channel, Fantastic 50s. I'm doing something really different today. I'm going to be reviewing, with the help of my husband, this knife. Now, I really can't take it out because I'm so clumsy, I will chop my hand off. If you're new here, my name is Claire Bendel and welcome to Fantastic 50s. Please like this channel and subscribe and click on that little notification bell and press all, and then you'll get to see all my new videos first. So to start this video off, I'm just going to show you a couple of slides and a video, and this shows how our knife was made. Now, this knife was made especially for my husband Mark Bendel for his birthday. They do custom made knives. The man's name is Martin Pearson. Hi, he's a very good friend of mine. And his company is called Branco Customs. It's made with cobalt stainless steel and is 3mm thick at the spine, but with a distal taper, meaning it gets thinner along the length towards the tip. It has a vine and thorn filework pattern on the spine, and it has 304 stainless steel dovetailed bolsters. The raffia alum wave blue handle scales is just absolutely stunning, and it has a kydex sheath. He also put a tribal fish etching into this knife. It is a truly stunning work of art, but is hugely practical. My husband has been using it non-stop in the kitchen. Now, he will make you a knife, but I think he has a 3-month waiting list, and you will have to get in touch with him if you need a knife made like this. It's just stunning. I can't tell you how much it costs, I'm afraid, because every knife is different. This one was handmade just for us. Now, he makes all different kinds of knives, size, shapes, and does anything custom made you would like on them. They are so beautiful and practical, and they will last a lifetime. I will put all his details in the description down below. I even had him make a beautiful design on my chopping board, and there it is now being lasered into my chopping board. My chopping board now sits proudly in my kitchen with my wonderful Fantastic 50s logo on that my daughter designed, and we're going to get into chopping some things up now. So here is the knife and the chopping board that Martin Pearson made. The first thing Mark wanted to chop up was an onion, and it slices it so thinly. So he cuts into it twice, and then he cuts into it along the top. I'm not very good at cooking, so I'll let him do that lovely job. And it slices really thinly, and then he'll turn it round and cut it into really fine pieces. I think I'm going to let him use that to make maybe a spaghetti bolognese tonight. But can you see how finely that knife is chopping that onion? It's just amazing, and with hardly any effort at all. But he's got to keep his fingers out the way because it is so sharp. On the knife handle are beautiful mosaic pins. Mark is now using the knife to chop up some cucumber, and wow, it just goes through it like butter. You can actually see how thin it can slice the cucumber. Hopefully I'm going to have that in a salad for my lunch. Next we have a tomato. Now these can be very tricky to cut, but oh my gosh, how thin can this superb knife slice that tomato? It's just like a wafer, and it's really easy to use, says my husband. He's banned me from touching it. One time when I was chopping cucumber, I actually cut the end of my finger off and had to go to hospital and sit in A&E for a few hours. Tomatoes can be very tricky and slippery, but not with this knife. Next we move on to a butternut squash. Now this isn't a young butternut squash, it's been sitting in our adega for about 5 months now, but it just slices through it like it's nothing. Butternut squashes are really hard to cut, but the knife makes a really easy job of it. Because Mark is a very keen fisherman, he picked this beautiful tribal fish to put on his knife. Now the butternut squash has been de-seeded. Mark is just chopping it up into segments. It's normally difficult to get the skin easily off a butternut squash, but Mark makes it look so effortless with this knife. It truly is going to make a great difference to him in the kitchen, and he's going to be using it every single day. I love the style of this knife spine. Beautiful. Now Mark can easily chop this butternut squash into little chunks. I think we're going to make butternut squash soup out of it. The handle on this knife is just gorgeous. I'm just totally in love with this chopping board with the Fantastic 50s logo and the Branco logo. Well done, Martin. Now Mark is putting sage on the chopping board that we grow in our garden, and he has to use the knife on a rocking motion back and forwards to chop up these herbs really finely, and with the knife being so sharp, he can do it really quickly. Doesn't that look wonderful? Now, this is a lime that my friend gave me, and the knife just cuts through it easily. It makes me want to pop open a bottle of beer and stick a slice in it. Moving on to carrots. Now we use carrots nearly every day in the kitchen, and they can be quite tough, but Mark is going to demonstrate how you cut a carrot up into julienne style. First cut it in half, then stand it on its end and make sure it's not wobbling. Then chop it into slices like he's doing now. Stack the slices on top of each other and thinly chop into the slices, and then you make julienne carrots. If you don't want julienne carrots, you can even chop them up finer, and you can put them in spaghetti bolognese and your kids won't even know they're there. Sneaky. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and also click that notification bell, and then whenever I have a new video out, you will be told. Thanks for watching. Bye.